We've officially reached the midway point of the 2017 legislative session. Here's your recap for Week 5. Both chambers this week continue to discuss changes to our state's broken workers' compensation system. In Florida, when a worker is injured on the job, they are forced into one of the worst workers' comp systems in the country, where the profits of insurance companies comes first, second, third, and all points after, while the well-being of injured workers is an afterthought. The Florida Supreme Court ruled that portions of the law that capped attorney's fees and hindered an injured worker from having fair legal representation are unconstitutional. Working family advocates spoke out in committee to support amendments that would bring this legal balance back to protecting the rights of workers. Legislators and supporters of big insurance, however, fought against these good amendments, saying in committee that the current system, which was ruled unconstitutional, is already fair.
It isn't fair.
We are really getting into a place where the injured worker is going to not be able to obtain benefits, not be able to find a lawyer to help them, and then everybody's going to say, well, the system's working because rates are low. Well, the system's not going to be working for the injured worker who's not going to be able to get what they need to get.
We're trying to strike the right balance between constitutionality and the need for strong reform.
What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what I mean.
In addition to protecting access to the courts, we're also trying to give workers a choice in their doctors and a return of basic benefits stripped from them. This important bill passed committees both in the House and Senate and continues to move to the floors of both chambers. The bill that would keep searches for university and college presidents out of the public eye until the very end of the search continued to roll through committees this week. Teachers, students, and First Amendment advocates spoke out against HB 351 by Representative Rommel in committee.
Florida has had an incredible turnover in terms of our top executives of these important institutions. And during all of that turnover, we have had quality candidates, and eventually quality people were chosen for those positions. You cannot articulate that this is a problem that needs to be resolved.
The House bill passed its final committee and now heads to a vote on the House floor. After limiting public testimony in committee last week, House members discussed their annual attack on the Florida retirement system. HB 5007 puts the retirement security of nearly 1 million workers in our state at risk by shifting new state hires into the riskier 401k-style defined contribution plan. This bill is part of a nationwide attempt by Koch brothers and other big business-funded groups to destabilize pension systems across the country in an attempt to move workers into Wall Street-friendly portfolios.
There's been a lot of discussion and study about a retirement crisis that is coming. And that crisis is because we have moved so many people into this instrument that was never designed for that purpose. We've been told that this is about choice. Well, the employees already have a choice. They have the ability to go into the investment plan should they choose. But the automatic position, the position that is best for the people of Florida, best for the taxpayers, and best for the employees, is keeping them in the default plan. Don't engage in this really irresponsible activity simply to kind of prove an ideological point.
HB 5007 passed committee and is on the fast track for a vote in the House next week. Fighting back and holding their legislators accountable all week, union members from across the state shared their experiences at the Capitol.
It's been a very eye-opening experience being here, and it's important to remember that our voice is a lot stronger collectively.
It's a very important tool to get your voice heard and get your presence known.
If you want to change, you have to try and make it change.
You need to come. We're stronger together. They listen if you come as a group.
A lot of things are being passed that we don't know about it that's going to affect us, the working class people, and our children.
There's a lot of classifications down in Miami, and I'm sure across this county, that's not being respected as they should be. And it's only right and it's only about time that we hold these politicians accountable.
It's also very, very important for you to make home contact. They will listen to you at home also. Any support you can give, come on up and see how this all works.
We're halfway through, but now is more important than ever to take action. Be sure to sign up for legislative alerts on our website and Facebook as more critical bills hit the House and Senate floors. Until next week, solidarity.